Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Railroads. Today's beverage is a very nice Winter Wonderland coffee flavoured with almond, vanilla and other spices. Quite a festive beverage indeed. So welcome back to Railroads, and there's a curious thing. I was going through the single player scenarios because I thought I just haven't jumped in Railroads in quite some time. I want to make a video on it, and I was going through the scenarios and what we could do, and I noticed something quite curious. Germany, for example, has 3 dates in the sort of victory screen here. So it's by 1870, by 1920 and 1980, going over to, well, this is island hopping, these are the multiplayer ones, we'll discount those, there's only got 2 and it's basically says survive, but over to a more realistic map, we've got the Southwest US, again, 3 goals, it's 1899, 1930, 1950, Northeast has 1880, 1830, 1970, 3, however, France, the only one with 4. By 1870, by 1914, by 1945, and 1989. Would it be possible to complete every single one? Well, let's find out. So, we've been positioned in Nancy. I'm just going to pause the game while we find our opponents. And the first one is... oh, this is actually... we've actually been put in an exceptionally good place. We've looked out early on this one. So, if we look over at the victory screen, we need to construct a line that stretches from Marseille to Lyon to Paris, and also buy 10% share in all of our opponents' companies. So I think both of those, we've got 28 years to do this, by the way. I think this is possible, and the other ones, well, we'll see what happens as we progress on. I'm not going to worry about the other ones until we get the first one done. So we know where Paris is. There's Paris, so we can connect to that right away. We also have in Nancy here a grain factory, so that's pretty good. We need to go down to Lyon, which is below Dijon, so that is where we've also got Baron Rothschild, and then finally Marseille down there. So basically one big lump of track. There's Napoleon III in Toulouse, and if we have a look around, not seeing the third person, where are they? They'll be around somewhere. Napoleon, Baron Rothschild, we've got ourselves in Nancy. I'm not seeing them. I've obviously just missed them somewhere. They have to be on the map at some point. Whatever. Okay, so our objective is to get over to there, and well, we've got grain. We've got all of the grain. So what I'll do is I'm going to connect up Nancy to Paris, and then we also want to start bringing the grain into Nancy, and then we can probably transport that to Bern. But we'll see how we get on. So we'll unpause the game, and we're going to... actually, you know what? We're going to bring in grain first, because it's something that we have a lot of. Let me go with buy the food plant here and sell some of our stock, and I might just keep selling stock and buy some of the opponents, because that is part of our objective. And well, there we go. We've already completed the first part of those objectives. Let's go with a new train. It's going to go there, completely load up on food. It's going to drop that off and clear the car. And there we go. We're going to sell a bit more shares. And, well, yeah, do we need to double track it? I don't really think we need to double track it from this position, because we can just do that. And that is going to be once we actually build in there. There we go. We now own the food plant. So we've gone very tall early with... putting an auction in, but I think that's the way to go. And there's that all in. I want to then double track it here, which we can't do, so I'm going to sell the last of our shares. I believe, yes, we need to establish shares with other companies. We don't, ironically, need to own any of our company. Let's just go to a faster speed here and let the game advance, and we're going to go into Bern, and that'll just going to be bringing food to Bern and then passengers and mail back. That's all we'll do at this stage, and then we need to obviously look at the other objective. It's all about the objectives, this. We did try to do a couple of other objective challenges in the past. Some of it just plain get them all done, which we've done several of the scenarios. We may have even done this. I've just not noticed about the whole 4 objectives. But we also try to do the get all of the objectives in early. I think we're just going to clear that. We're going to bring probably 6. Actually, no, we can't because we haven't put in a station, which is, yeah, it's too expensive. Yeah, we try to complete all of the objectives in the very first instance before the end of the first end goal, and yeah, that was we didn't manage to do that. We got most of them, but not all of them, which was a bit of a shame. Looks like we have seen a new speed record. Baron Rothschild setting a new speed record there. Well done to them. We are currently without any money, I should point out. We have got absolutely zero money. Mayor of Orleans solicits railway. Yes, I will hopefully do that in but a moment. I'm just waiting for this money to go in, and then the depot can go in, which means that food can go from here. We're going to say 6 down to there, clear the car, and it's going to be a 4 and a 2. I know it's going to shout at me to say, look, Nancy doesn't require passengers and mail, but it's not about that. It's about just getting in something, and here we're just going to basically go to there and straight over to Paris. It says no grid, which is perfectly acceptable, but we're just waiting for the stuff to work out here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to double track this so they can... No, do I really want to do that? I don't want to double track it into there. We'll double track it into there, why not? And then there's loads of money coming in. Okay, so over to Paris, and we'll select that. We'll go there, and then we'll have a passengers and mail. Hang on, did that not place? Did that not place? Did I just run out of money? I think I just ran out of money when I placed that. This is passengers and mail. We're going to go to there, clear the car, and then we're going to bring 4 food back, and we'll say okay. Actually, what I'll do is I'll alter this, and we're only going to bring 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. And confirm that. So once again, passengers and mail to Nancy, and then back over. So that's both resources going back and forward as we need it. So we'll just double track this up to here, and then work on the second objective. We also have a lot of options in Paris. Obviously, it requires all manner of things. So we can bring in wine, clothing, munitions, and steel, because it just turns them into munitions as well. And there we go. And we need to head over to Lyon, which means going over there. Who have we got here? We've got Baron Rothschild, Charles de Gaulle. Oh, de Gaulle, I think, started in Monaco. Oh, okay, fair enough. They started in Monaco. Where is our train? Are we on the slow speed, by the way? No, we are on the fastest. It's just we're using locomotives from the 1850s, so they're generally not that quick. Right, anyway. Just waiting for a lot of this stuff to work. I'm tempted to go for a station and then a depot, just to start bringing in that money. Nancy should be fully upgraded by default, as your all starting locations are. Yes, indeed. So over to a terminal, and then to Bern, and then a station, and then not a terminal, but I will start buying some of my own shares, because, well, we don't want to go bankrupt now, do we? Is there any other place around here that we can exploit? No, the nearest to the food is at the opposite end of the map, and there's nowhere we're going to be running a train that distance. So just waiting for the next bringing of passengers. Hang on, I've just realised something. That is messed up, and I was the one to mess it up. Cancel. No, I selected it. Okay, still messing it up. Delete that. Okay, there we go. Right, so this can be upgraded to a terminal, and we're going to head out of Paris, and we need to go over to... Oh my good grief, that is ridiculous. We need to go over into Lyon, but we can't go over an area that's already got bridges. You can't bridge over a bridge, which is, I mean, sort of, you know, we accept this, but it means that our routing is going to be absolutely nightmarish. Well, it is what it is. Let's just do it. Like I say, it's all about the objectives here. Grade 2 steep, money not enough, so many red. So much red. Increasing brake speed and tight turns. That's a patent there. I would very much like that, but I also just can't afford it. And down to Marseille, like that. And that should be all of the objectives completed once we put this in. Baron Rothschild is going to win that, without a shadow of a doubt. They are currently the most successful on the map. Although we are actually we're just behind. And as soon as we sell some shares... Well, we could probably, yeah, sell some shares, put that in there, and put that in there, and there it is. We have completed the first one. Okay, do you find the country? This is the next war effort. Deliver 10 carloads of troops to Paris and Orleans, which is carloads of passengers to Paris, carloads of passengers to Orleans, and grow nearby Orleans into a city to support the mega metropolis. So we need to grow it. Okay, fine. Well, what I'm going to do is go there. It's going to be quick, passengers and mail, and then basically just come back like that. That's all it does. Can we not do that? Hang on. Just double check here. That goes there, and one to there. Yeah, so from here, passengers and mail, then there, then come back, then that's completed. And all that's doing is bringing passengers and mail. Although, to be fair, we just need passengers. No, it's fine. We can do that. We can do that. Okay, I'm going to start buying out some of my own stocks because I'm just a bit concerned that... oh, there's a freight loco. I'm a bit concerned that we are lagging behind a bit when it comes to money. We will upgrade these stations in Lyon and Marseille, and you'll have to forgive my geographical ineptitude, or just general ineptitude. Oh, there it is. There's Orleans there. Okay, I found it. All right, well, that can go to a terminal, and Marseille station, and then to a terminal as well. And we need to grow that. But what else did we need to do? Passengers to Orleans. So we need to grow Orleans, which means we need to gather the coal from that coal mine. Okay, that's actually not too much of a problem at all. We can do that. I'll finish my upgrades before anything else. That goes to a terminal. Over to our trains here, and we're going to upgrade the loco to this freight from that thing. There we go, and this one, same thing, there we are. Okay, from Paris then, we're actually going to go back over with a double track, like there, and this is going to come maybe out the back, and then it's going to sort of skirt round over to Orleans, and we'll go like that. And we need to bring in stuff for the steel mill, which means I'm going to sell some shares, and I'm going to buy the steel mill out, because we're going to need it, basically. So how we're going to do this? We just need to grow it. Okay, double track. And luckily, nobody else bid on that. Excellent. Over to here. And there. And max out on that. Don't need to wait until full. Go there, clear the car. Job done. So we're bringing the resources over to here. And how we're doing for... three carloads of passengers to Paris. And we need to bring passengers to Orleans and grow Orleans into a mega metropolis. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing, basically. There's some more passengers. We should be on 5, I believe. 4, actually says. Okay. And we are rewarded by completing of this. Okay, that's excellent. And we can also bring... you know what we'll do? We'll have a steel to there, clear, passengers and mail back. No, actually not. That'll do for now. Right, so that's Orleans. There's not much we can really do with anything else, so I'm just going to keep buying stock, because we are a little bit shy on our own stock, so we're just going to shore up our own futures. So this should sort of take care of itself. Purchase an arms factory in any city for the war effort. Oh, well, look at this. There's a war factory there. 180,000 generic units of currency. Let's start the bidding that. And that will get that next one completed. I don't know where we need to bring the armaments. Oh, we could probably do a loop and bring them over to Orleans, actually. And there's another one of those done. We're actually really going through this. Help your countrymen fight back the enemy by delivering 10 carloads of arms to Paris. Or we need to deliver it to Paris. Oh, darn it. And also help keep citizens abroad in touch at home. Ship 20 carloads of mail from Paris and Orleans to Marseille. Oh, here we go. Parsons steam turbine. Right. What we'll do... We'll get that steam turbine. We'll shore up our own stocks, and maybe we just start making some more money. and we'll not focus too heavily at this stage now on the other objectives, because in Le Havre here we've got the ability to send nitrates over here. Chemical plant. So, oh, someone's bid on that. Interesting. Let's fill that car up, go there, clear it for now. Looks like they're bidding on it. I'm going to have to sell some shares. Sell some shares. There we go. Oh, they're really not keen on me owning that, are they? Does this have a hospital? It does not. But we now own this thing. So we're just going to make some... we're going to make some chemicals. But where can we ship it to? Is there a hospital anywhere on the map? I'm not sure. There's also a winery back there. Rude not to double track. And go from there over to, let's again max that out. Go there, clear the car, job done, and we're going to buy out that winery. And then buy out some more of our own stock. And then if we build a hospital in Orleans, we can then bring wine over there. It's an option, but I'm going to slow down a bit after this bidding. Just to double check on our... let's just slow the game down to normal speed. Yeah, we'll just see about the objectives. So that's into a terminal now, which is fine. Orleans, station, then a terminal. This is now requiring food, passengers, and mail. So the loco, the train, I can bring passengers and mail back. Alright. So, how we're going to do this. We've completed the first objective. Second one, deliver 10 carloads of passengers to Paris. Deliver 10 carloads of passengers to Orleans. So that's working, and we need to grow Orleans. So we need to bring passengers and mail. Where is the nearest city that's not really doing anything? Down there. Perfect. We can probably do this. Can we go underneath? We cannot go underneath. Are we going to have to go around? Probably, but I can probably just do this. Go around this way. And there we go. Alright, so that we can say... Keep on not placing the station there, which we're going to straight away put to a terminal. Can we afford it? No, we can. And we're going to say passengers. There's the end of that chat. And then passengers. Passengers in mail. Because it's all about bringing stuff to Orleans. So that should be that one done. Yes, Paris done. And then increase the size of that. Once it increases in size, we can bring more stuff there. You know what we can do? We can build a hospital. Hospital. 50,000... No, 500,000 generic units of currency. 500,000. In order to do that. Do we need anything elsewhere, though? 20 million. Limited competition. Connect Madrid, Paris, and Bern. The last one is easy, assuming we don't get wiped out on the way there. But I can get a hospital, like so, which means that from this location we can probably do something along the lines like this. That's not working. That's not what we wanted. So from there to there. Can we go like that? I'm gonna go from there to there. So that now connects up because we want... It's a bit of a nightmare actually, this. We double track that. And then we're going to do this. That's better. Right, from here. Wine to there. Clear. That'll do. Does it require wine? Doesn't require wine yet. It will do. It will do shortly because it's going to grow. Orleans is going to grow. So, completed that. Yep, just done. Ticked over. 42 years remaining. We have Do your part to defend the country. Deliver 10 carloads of troops to Paris and Orleans. Done. Grow nearby Orleans to support the megapolis. Grows into a city. That's fine. Next one then. Help your countrymen fight back the enemy by delivering 10 carloads of arms to Paris. And... Sorry. You may be able to do something. We're making arms in Paris. Can we take it somewhere and bring it back? We probably can, you know. But I do think we need to... where's the best place for it? Where's the nearest steel? There. But that's only over here, really. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to do this. Oh, I can't because that's not big enough. I was going to build an armament factory in Le Havre and then bring the weapons over. Yeah, we could do that and then bring them into Paris. We could do that, but it means this has to upgrade. Oh, Orleans, the Ore of the Nation. Oh yeah, right. If we were to build an arms factory here, it wouldn't work though. So if we check that, complete the first two. 40 years remaining. Okay, so it's into the breach once more. Mail from Paris to Marseille and Orleans to Marseille. Orleans to Marseille. Okay, what we'll do, we're going to have a direct route here. From there to there. And this is going to go underneath all of this. And under here. And it's going to double track all the way to Paris. Like so. This is going to be solely an objective line. That's all it's going to be. So from here, mail to Marseille, clear. Go. And anything else that's carrying passengers back, mail back, should I say, get rid of it. We don't want it. Okay, that's mail going from there. What about any of these? Change that. We don't want to be carrying any mail away from Paris. That has to go down to this new one. And if we were to do it, no, let's just do the Orleans one, but we still need to focus on bring arms to Paris. Where's the nearest arms manufacturer? Not there. They demand arms. This makes arms. This makes arms. Oh, this makes arms. Dijon. We could bring the steel over to Dijon. Have we not actually connected Dijon yet? We really haven't. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, for a start, buy some shares in everybody while we can. We're going to connect up. Ooh, this is going to be really dodgy. Can we do what I'm thinking? Yes, we can. It's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. Right. So from here, we can double track. Let's double track from here to... No, it's not going to work. Here to here. No, just because of the way it works, it's just not going to happen. Here to here, and here, spur off over to Dijon, like that. We will then get in a terminal, and that, New Orleans to Paris, we're going to get rid. Get rid, delete. How do I change it? Clear. Go there. Right, delete that. So, from Orleans, take all of the steel, then go to Dijon, then take arms, go to Paris, and then clear the car. So it's Bridge Trust Patent. Well, I'm going to put a cheeky bid on it. Speaking of bid, let's get this war factory going. Just going to keep outbidding them. Don't think I want any more than that. There's the 242 Class 121 passenger engine. It looks like two rocket things on the top. What are those? What are those things there? Interesting. Right, so what we're doing is we're taking the steel from Orleans through Paris, over to Dijon, and then bringing the arms back to Paris. It's totally inefficient considering Paris is already producing arms, but, well, it is what it is. So there's the Dijon War Factory, and... yeah, I mean, can we bring... we should really be bringing the arms from Paris to Nancy, because that's just money. Just all of the money. Should we do that? Edit. From Nancy. No, from there, clear. Bring back armaments. And get rid of all of that. And bring passengers in mail. That's a bit better. And... did we fully upgrade Marseille? I think I did, yes. Okay. Right. Let's start purchasing some more stocks. So we're going to be bringing arms away from Paris towards Nancy. And then hopefully we'll be bringing arms from Dijon back over too, because it now produces them. I'm going to edit that. From there, wait until full. On the arms, because I don't want it to drop stuff off and then leave and then someone else carry them away. That would be all kinds of bad. Right. So, looking at the objectives, we are well ahead of the game. We are still bringing mail from Orleans to Marseille. We need to do the same for Marseille. Sorry, from Paris to Marseille, but we'll do that once we've completed the other one, and we are hopefully going to deliver arms from Dijon. In terms of money, we're on 14.5 million generic units of currency. That's how much we are worth. There's a Barcelona steel mill. I go to industry. How much is it making? It's making good money. I'm going to sell some shares and buy that out, because we may need this steel anyway. Whoa, look at all them armaments going away from Paris. That's going to net us ridiculous money. And we've just got that steel mill. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah, we're worth about 50... well, we are now worth 15 million. Excellent. Rothschild, they are worth 9 million. De Gaulle, just say under 5. And Napoleon, 5.7 million. So we are well ahead of our opponents. And we also have 60% of our company and at least 20% in everybody else. A bit more in some other cases. Okay. So, that's fine. There's loads of steel there. I'm just going to edit this and take those. Okay. Orleans has got loads of steel. Fashion World shudders at homemade clothing fad. Oh, look at all the money we've just gained. That's ridiculous. It's good ridiculous, but still. So this one is going okay. We need to connect up Madrid. Barcelona. San Sebastian, Madrid. Alright, well, we can connect it to pretty much anything. Because all this is connected. what I'll do is I'm just going to go for the technically objectives through Bordeaux, round Bordeaux, across here into San Sebastian, and Madrid. And that's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous that we could do something like that. Wow. That's cool. All right, done. There's all this untapped land as well. Where there's just nothing much is going on around here. There's industries that have just been completely untapped. Like there's nitrates. Yeah, we can do all of that. Just buy some more stock. Oh, and we also have got another objective completed. Yeah. Yes, we have. We have to buy a lot of stock. Traction on inclines, yes, we'll pick that up as well. Looks like De Gaulle wants to bid on it. Well, I'm sure someone's done it, but it's going to be very difficult to get this objective done in the very first... Yeah. The first two, though, I think is very doable if one would focus on it. But we've got 26 here for the war effort, and then after that we've got these other two. We are halfway for arms to Paris, and one more carload of mail from Orleans to Marseille. And then the rest of it is done. We just need to buy out our opponents. So I'm just going to buy all the stock that I possibly can for everybody else. Obviously, we do need to look at the options around here, which there are many. There's a Toulouse fromage, which does make money. Let's just put a cheeky 500,000 bid on that. Oh, good grief. And have we won that as well? Yes, we have. It has to be said, this map is one of the most chaotic I have, I think, ever seen. It is utterly ridiculous. Let's just buy out a bit more stock. We have to buy out all of our opponents as part of the main game objective, so we will do that. Right, I'm going to get another train going. Actually, change that. My mistake. Got so much food, we might as well do that. Because we've been focusing on the objective, I haven't really been optimizing the lines in any meaningful way. So we've got, you know, swathes of land that we've just not even done anything with, like this. So, like, we've got a chemical plant here. We can buy the chemical plant out because we can literally do that. And someone's bid on it. Rothschild. That's a bit. That's. I know what's happening. I know what's happening there. They're getting their own back, and I totally understand. I respect their dedication to try to buy that out. It's fair enough. We understand. And there we go. So we just need 2 more trains. It's nitrates to there, clear it and come back. What engine's this? It's a passenger. We want freight. And again, that's something I've not really been focusing too much on. There we go. Go there, clear the car, job done. And then that's San Sebastian in Bordeaux. Gonna build a hospital. And then we'll transport from here all of that to there. And then we're going to bring back passengers, mail and wine. It's going to shout at us, say, you know, you don't need that. Yes, we know. We are aware. How we're doing, we have, yes, delivered 20 carloads of mail from Orleans to Marseille. Now we need the same thing again, but from Paris to Marseille. So let's see if I can find that thing. It should be, let me pause it. Pause. I think it's that. Orleans, Marseille. Orleans, Marseille. Yes. So I'm going to scrap that train. And then we want a new train. Oh, sorry, was it mail? 20 carloads of mail from Paris to Marseille. So, Paris, mail, wait until full. Marseille, clear. It literally is the express route. Okay. Bordeaux Winery. We'll put a bid on that. And also buy out the rest of the stocks for Charles de Gaulle, which we own 60% of their company. It looks like we're going to get the winery as well. We are worth 27,000. The next highest is Rothschild on 14. And then Napoleon on 8. De Gaulle on 7. Looks like these guys are really wanting the cheaper to build rails thing. Looks like they're not going to get it either. Right. We've got a winery here. Which... There's a winery right there. Nobody's using it. I don't understand what Rothschild is doing. But then if I did understand, maybe that's a bad thing, because they're making all the mistakes. Arms shipments reassures French fighters. I've actually done the 1914 goal in 1989. No, sorry. I've done the World War II objective before World War One. Right, this is pretty much done with. We are done. We are delivering passengers and mail to Marseille, which Marseille is basically just rail these days. Actually, speaking of that, Lyon is pretty much that. Here is the Paris to Marseille mail car. All it does is bring its load of mail to Marseille to go for this objective. There's 8 of 20, so 2 more of those, and we're done. We just need to buy out our opponents. Who is the person we can buy out next? Charles de Gaulle would be 6.7 million. That's at this stage. By the time we get there, probably going to be higher. The next one is Baron Rothschild at 7.6. That's about the same then, isn't it? Yeah, about the same. We own the same amount of stocks, 60% in each. And Napoleon is actually going to be quite expensive to buy because we only own 20% of their company. They own 40% and the rest is owned by Rothschild. So, realistically, if we buy out Rothschild, we'll get most Napoleon stocks. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we will do. I'm just noticing the Paris to Marseille line. It's filled up 1, 2, 3, 4 passengers. 4 mail cars. Just waiting for the rest of it. It looks like Bordeaux has increased in size. And San Sebastian is also building up. We've got Madrid, where we don't actually have anything really going to Bordeaux. What we could do is double track this all the way to Bordeaux. We could then go for a little sort of cross hatching there. We can go for another little cross there. Oh no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work there. You know what? Let's just say that's fine. Let's not bother. We don't. The general rule of this game is that if you sit, you will stagnate and you will lose. But saying that, I mean, the money that we're on, we're so far ahead of everybody else. Unless there's a curveball comes in, we're best off saving the money up to use to buy out everybody else. How we're doing for the objective. 8 carloads of mail from Paris to Marseille. Still not got that done. Let me see where this thing is. Is it this? Yes, it is. It's just waiting for this other train to come in, which now it should leave, which it is. Can we upgrade it to something better? Mail. That would be better, actually. Select. That would make it quicker. There it is. Mail was only just slightly quicker. Look at that. Look. I don't think I've ever seen that amount of bridges all lined up. It looks fairly good, actually. I like that. It's just a bit of a nightmare to deal with. It's actually giving me a headache looking at that. Good grief. Alright, so where we are for money. We need, let's call it 8 million to buy out Rothschild. Would we liquidate them? Yeah. If we merge our companies, there's a lot in here that's all Rothschild and we'll have to deal with that. Whereas if we liquidate, we'll get some money back. Some of our industries will probably stop because we own a lot of companies that they were bidding on and such, but nothing that's of import at this stage. 16 carloads out of 20 for Paris to Marseille Mail. 8 years remaining. Can we do the other objectives before that time? I would like to think so. 8 years. 8 years. No, 7 years. I don't know. We just won't have the money. I think we've got it. I think we've got the campaign. We've got the scenario, should I say. But I don't think we've got the... all 4 of them done in the first two eras. We could, if we want to, now buy out Charles de Gaulle. That would afford us nothing when it comes to other stocks, so I'm going to wait for that Baron Rothschild one. But yeah, the scenario has been quite interesting. Like I say, I can't recall of noticing that this has 4 in there. And if I have done it, then it's certainly a long time ago, and one has forgotten. But yeah, it's been an interesting scenario. A nice rushing for it. We definitely had luck on our side starting over in Nancy, because if we were, for example, over here, having to go, say, Bordeaux, we'd have to go... Well, we'd move over to Marseille and then work our way up. But it's just been good where we started. Anyway, buy out and liquidate their assets. So liquidating Baron Rothschild's assets has apparently netted us the 442 de Glen Atlantique, which is a passenger engine. 80,000 generic units of currency. And speaking of that, liquidating Baron Rothschild has made it so that we actually had... I think we made about 2 million on just selling their company. And now we have these weird lines like this that go underneath that aren't required because nothing goes over there. Nothing goes under there. We now, because of that, own a lot of Napoleon stocks. We own 60% of their stock. This is the McCoy lubricate patent, and it's one of the best in the game. Half maintenance costs on all trains. And care packages, please, brethren abroad. I'm going to guesstimate that if we were to look at that, we have indeed completed the Into the Breach Once More scenario. We've also won that lubricator. So yes, we've got this victory condition of bring carloads, 20 specifically from Paris and Orleans to Marseille. So we've shipped all that. 2 years remaining until we get onto that next one, which we've already completed, and we need to buy out our competitors, which is Charles de Gaulle and Napoleon, both of which are... Well, Napoleon is worth the most, so naturally, they're the one we're going to be buying out. Like I say, this is a completion. We have done this now. And I could, if I wanted to... What's that carrying? Oh, is that carrying steel? That's going to carry it all the way over to here, isn't it? And then bring it back over to Paris. Yeah. We could probably alter that now, actually. But, well, it's working, so we'll let it run. We'll let it run. We actually don't own all of our company, but buying out Napoleon will give us that anyway. It's 7.1 million at this stage, probably going to be close to 8 million by the time we get that money. That will buy out the rest of Napoleon, and we can liquidate their assets to give us probably about 2 million. And then that will also give us... Charles de Gaulle set a speed record of 51. Congrats. That will also give us all of our company as well, so we'll be... I was about to say we'll be worth probably about 50 million, but we've literally just went over that now. On top of it being one of the more interesting victory conditions and scenarios, we've also had a stupidly successful run at it on this one. It's been brilliant. And... with that, we will buy out and liquidate Napoleon. It's only give us 1.5 million in assets. So it is literally de Gaulle remaining. I guess if we go down here, oh, look at all this. It's just not doing anything. Right, we might as well do some building. So we're going to put that in there. We'll say from here, passengers and mail, go there. Right, so we'll bring it back. Like that. What else? We've got food, because there's a fromage here, but we're not actually bringing anything from it at this stage. So we'll do that. And we'll come down to here. That's a bridge. That is all the bridge. Where is it? There we go. Wait until full. Go there. Clear. Pick up food. I mean, not clear. Just clear. Job done. Alright. By the time we mess around with all of that, the game will be pretty much over. Where is the rest of the other guys? Oh, look at all this Barcelona and such. There's just nothing happening over there. We could just carry passengers and mail across. I mean, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? From there, just go around the mountain. Over to Barcelona. Level grade. And we'll double track this. And from there, go over to Zaragoza. And I'm not even going to upgrade. It's just a case of passengers and mail. Back and forward. There we go. Job done. A little bit of money spent. That's fine. Looks like there's a train stuck there. Delivery bonus for perishables. How much do we have in perishables? We are... not great. Grapes and... No, I don't know if food's a perishable. Oh no, we're in 57. I don't know if we won that. No, De Gaulle got it. I was too busy looking at that screen. Oh, well, so technically what happens is they have the Swift's refrigerator car auction patent. They have that for the next 10 years. Luckily, if you buy someone out, you also gain access to that. Well, I say you gain access. You now own it, and they're no longer in existence. And, well, De Gaulle might own it for the next 10 years. We need 8 million to buy them out. We've got 4.5 million. And then that would be a modern miracle, complete by 1989. You need to solidify your standing in France's greatest industrialist by attaining a net worth of 20 million. We're on 60 million. We've tripled the objective. Good grief. But yeah, that has been a bit of railroads. Like I say, I haven't been playing... I haven't played in quite some time. I thought we'd just jump on, and I noticed about the scenario. I thought we'll jump back in. That is still ridiculous. All these bridges. So much viaduct. That's like all the viaduct. Is there a brickworks in the game? There's also a dairy farm over there. Is there any dairy farm? Oh yeah, Marseille, there's a dairy farm there, so we could track round and over. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, it'd been an interesting scenario, and I mean, someone might have done it, completed everything by the first couple of years. How long do you get? 44 years. It's unlikely, innit? There's the Leon texture mill. They can have it. Honestly, for 660,000 generic units of currency, you can have that little building with lots of fabric inside it. It's obviously going to help their stocks. Their stocks have gone up to 11.6 million, and to buy them out, it's jumped to 9.4 million. We have 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. No, it's going down. It's going down. Naturally, we've got so many out-of-date engines and routes that are just not doing anything. This is actually De Gaulle stuff. And I think most of our money will be from armaments, won't it? Well, arms is the most. We're on 51%, and it's 62,000. Look at the price in that. Obviously, it's going to jump up during the current time period. Oh, no, 1926. Maybe not. Oh, there might be a rearmament stage. But anyway, that has been a bit of railroads, and that has been 100% completion on the France scenario. All 4 victory conditions completed, the majority of them completed at least an era before. I hope you have enjoyed this look at railroads. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions, challenges you'd like to see, or just general feedback, pop it in the comments there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.